Good.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. We'll call the meeting of the Madison City Commission to order for the meeting of October 15th, 2012. Jen, would you please call the roll?
Commissioner Delzer?
Here.
Commissioner Erickson?
Here.
Commissioner Waldner?
Here.
Commissioner Abraham?
Here.
Mayor Hexum?
Here. You have the minutes of the October 8th meeting as a part of your record. Are there any changes to the minutes of the last meeting?
Make a motion to approve the October 8th minutes.
Second.
Motion is made and seconded that we approve the minutes of the October 8th meeting as prepared. Any questions or speaking? Hearing none. All in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion is carried. You have the agenda for this meeting before you. Are there any changes to the agenda?
I'd make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion is made and seconded that we approve the agenda as prepared. Any questions or speaking to that motion? Hearing none. All in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion is carried. Under appearances, acknowledgments, and correspondence, we have one item, and that being to acknowledge the malt beverage and wine license transfer applications for Mokavina and set the date of hearing for October 22nd. This is a transfer of the wine license and the malt beverage license from Mokavino at 201 South Egan to Nancy Cadus Leah Keating Mokavino of 201 South Egan Avenue in Madison.
Do we have to do these separate?
One is
Probably
for malt beverage and one is for wine license. We've had two motions.
Yep.
We've had two motions on those. Do you have any information, Jen, to share on the, everything is in order?
Yep.
Fees are
All's
paid?
well. All's good.
No video lottery or anything like that, so, okay?
Well, I make a motion that we approve the transfer of the malt beverage license
Just acknowledge and set the hearing.
and
Yeah, we
then
would-
set the date to the 22nd. Do we have to set a time?
5:35 PM, okay? Is there a second to that motion?
Second.
Motion is made and seconded that we acknowledge the application for the transfer of the malt beverage license from Mokavino for October, and this date of hearing to be October 22nd at 5:35 PM. Any questions or speaking on that? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, please say aye.
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 Opposed, no. Motion is carried. Then we would need a separate motion for the wine license transfer application at Mokavino and set the date of hearing for October 22nd at 5:35 PM.
I'll move to acknowledge the application for the wine transfer license of Mokavina and set the date of hearing at the same date and at 5:35. Second.
There is a motion and a second that we acknowledge the wine license transfer application for Mokavino and the date of hearing to be October 22nd at 5:35 PM. Any questions or speaking on that motion? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion is carried. We have no items listed under old business. Under new business, we have several items. Number one, we have personnel recommendations for your consideration.
I would make a motion to approve the personnel as presented.
Second.
Motion is made and seconded that we approve the personnel recommendations as presented. Any questions or speaking on that motion? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion is carried. New business number two, bills for approval and the bills for ratification.
Make a motion to approve and ratify the bills. Second.
Motion is made and seconded that we approve and ratify the bills as presented. Any questions or speaking on that motion? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, please say aye.
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 Opposed, no. Motion is carried. New business number 3, we have to approve the volunteers that have been listed and named for the electronics drop-off. Those are listed as a part of your agenda. Fred, do you have a comment on that, or tell us about the electronics drop-off?
No, sir, I don't. That is for the 20th. I think the hours are 9 to 3. And pretty good group there. A couple shady characters in there, but I think they'll be fine.
I noticed a couple
Yeah,
of
there's
them.
just some in there, so I think they'll be fine.
Well, as long as they're volunteers.
Yeah, well, we'll watch them real close.
Watch them ones close, yeah.
we'll watch
Getting what
them
you're paying them.
Other than that, I think that's a good group, so.
Okay, and this is the Madison High After Prom Committee that is going to be volunteering their services to help the city of Madison with the electronics drop-off on October 20th. And the names of the people then are listed there for our liability and insurance coverage purposes.
I'll move to approve the list of volunteers as presented for the electronic drop-off.
Second.
Motion is made and seconded that we approve the list of volunteers for the electronics drop-off. Any questions or speaking on that motion? Hearing none. All in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion is carried. Unless there are announcements, we have no other business scheduled on the regular agenda. We do have an executive session scheduled under SDCL 1-25-2, paren 1 and paren 4. Could we have a motion to go into executive session?
So moved.
Second.
Motion is made and seconded to go into executive session. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion is carried. Okay, it would be about we'll say 5:30.